My people wonder they say shall never end. They said right now, Reverend Esther Ajayi allegedly have warned Ebony to be careful, very, very careful with her. That she can do this with every other person, but not her. According to the information that is getting to us allegedly, they said Ebony have the audacity to go to Reverend Esther Ajayi, asking her on which side she is. You can imagine that. We all know that Reverend Esther Ajayi, from what we heard, is Kabiesi's godmother. And information having that after Kabiesi married Queen Naomi, of which we all know that Reverend Esther Ajayi was also present, Kabiesi have to take Queen Naomi to Reverend Esther Ajayi as mark of respect, you know, telling her to be guiding Queen Naomi, because we all know that the woman is older than Queen Naomi in everything, both in ministry, both in age, both in being a wife and everything. She is older than Queen Naomi's mother self. Let me just put it that way. So Kabiesi handed Queen Naomi over to her as a mother, you know. So, and ever since then, if you guys watch closely, you find out that the relationship between Queen Naomi, Kabiesi, and Reverend Esther Ajayi is a good one. Very close. They are very close, you know. Even when they said Kabiesi was having problem with Queen Naomi, such that she left the palace, Reverend Esther Ajayi did not stop advising Queen Naomi that palace is your home and you have to return back to that palace, you know. But sometimes, remember that period they buried cow head in Queen Naomi's chambers? Reverend Esther Ajayi was the first person that made revelations, that had a revelation and revealed it to the king, then allegedly, to tell you that they are too close. And even though Kabiesi and Queen Naomi are not living together as husband and wife, most times when Reverend Esther Ajayi celebrates something in her church, like the anniversary or any conference or something of that nature, he usually invites both Queen Naomi and Kabiesi. And some of this period, she will use it to kind of try to counsel them, you know, to let them know that temptation used to come in marriage. But with time, you are going to overcome everything. So this is what has been happening. Then, at some point, Ebony noticed that the relationship between Reverend Esther Ajayi and Queen Naomi and is getting closer, you know, very deep. They said Reverend Ebony started finding a way to belong, you know, to get closer to the woman. Sometimes they said she will be calling her on phone. When the woman answers, she will say, "No, I just want to check up on you. You know, you are the mother to the royal house." You know, that kind of thing. That is what they say Ebony have been doing. Even he get to a point that Ebony, if you watch closely, I think last 2 months, she went for Thanksgiving in Reverend Esther Ajayi's church, you know, and a lot of people were like, "Ha, this kind of relationship." But she was just doing it to get the woman's attention so that the woman would love her, or maybe use her to replace Queen Naomi. I don't know, but her mission, we all know that it was just because she found out that the woman is closer to Queen Naomi. So this thing has been happening. You know, they say even after the Thanksgiving, sometimes she will send her gifts. And you know that as a woman of God, you don't reject gifts. And it's not when somebody said, "Okay, I want to come to your church and do Thanksgiving," because that person is not coming to your church, you will tell the person, "No, don't come." Especially when you are close to the person's husband. Because we all know that Reverend Esther Ajayi and Kabiesi is very good friends, you know. So there is not how Ebony, being a wife to the king, will say, "I want to come to your church for Thanksgiving," and she will say no. But everybody knows Ebony's mission, which is to get closer to the woman. And Reverend Esther Ajayi, being whom she is, she's a mother. She accepts everyone. It's just that what they are doing to Queen Naomi is something that she never liked. And the same most time she used to advise them. Allegedly, don't forget that I do not live there. So this whole thing started, and Ebony was trying to build a relationship with the woman. The woman will not push her out. One, she is a wife to the king. Two, Reverend Esther is mother to all. So maybe she thought that with that, the woman will start disliking Queen Naomi because of the things that she will go there to say about Queen Naomi. But they say on one of the occasion, she went there to, as Ebony went to Reverend Esther Ajayi to go and say bad things against Queen Naomi, and they said the woman shunned her big time, letting her know that Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi are legally married. And by God's grace, that Tadenikawa will not grow outside, that he will grow in his father's compound with his mother right behind him. They said at that point, Ebony was like, hey, Mama, I don't understand you. On which side are you? I used to think that you are for me. Is it that you are against me or something? And they said the woman was like, so you are happy? As in Reverend Esther Ajayi was asking Ebony, are you happy that Queen Naomi left her marriage? Did you have a hand in it? Because we all know that a lot of people, a lot of accusing people have been pointing accusing finger on Ebony, that she played a great part in Queen Naomi leaving that marriage. So they said the woman asked her, do you have a hand in her leaving the palace? Why is it that you don't want her to return back to her matrimonial home? Because maybe the woman must have been hearing what Ebony is saying about Queen Naomi's return. They said she was disappointed because what she expected wasn't what she got from the woman. The woman was telling her that if you have a hand in it, desist from it, because if you are planning for another woman not to return back to her matrimonial home due to the fact that she had a problem with her husband, that marriage is never going to favor you. They said Ebony was disappointed. She was highly disappointed because maybe she thought that because of the gifts and the relationship that she was trying to build with Reverend Esther Ajayi, that she is going to start talking bad about Queen Naomi. But they said the woman told her that it is not right, that what she is doing to Queen Naomi is not right, and she better stop doing it. And that she is a mother to all. There is no how she will see black and start calling it white because she wants to make you happy or anything. That if Queen Naomi goes wrong, she will tell her that she goes wrong. That even when Queen Naomi went and posted what she posted on Instagram, that the woman cautioned her, telling her that it is very wrong, that she shouldn't have done that, but that was a mistake, you know. And for that reason, she's not going to crucify her, that something led to that, but time will tell. They said Ebony was shocked when the woman told her that if she did not stop fighting Queen Naomi's return, that marriage would be very hot for her. Allegedly, this is what we are hearing. But I want to remind you that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you are yet to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Do well to share this video. Give my video a thumbs up and tell me what you think about it on the comment section. Bye. I love you.